Let's start once again. It is, it's not starting soon. Wet hot Titanic summer is here once again. Thank you so much for popping on into it. Ooh. The general. Thank you. That's very nice. That's what I need right now. For the VOD watchers who don't know. Got my period right now. I don't know what's going on. I'm just gassed, all right? That's why we're here. That's why instead of being up here, we're down here. Okay? Not here. Here. Maybe even here. All right? But that's besides the point, cuz tonight Mommy will be taking you to theater school. Oh my goodness, wait, what's this? Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, a gift sub. Oh my goodness. Wait, how many? Lands, did you give it 5 subs? Oh my goodness, thank you so much. I had to like count them because it didn't. But yes, okay, now I see it. 5 subs. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Lance. Oh my god, yeah, made it so good. Nice. Thank you so much for the level 2 hype train as well. That's so nice. Thank you so much. If I could figure out how to send chocolate and strawberry Fanta to your doorstep, that would be really nice. My brother and my sister went to Walmart the other day, and I was like, "Could I request some strawberry Fanta?" And my brother like had an attitude about it. My sister she was like, "Yeah, I'll go look for some," and my brother was like, "Mm." And he was the one that went to look for sodas, and guess what? No strawberry sodas came back. So I think he was just being awful mean to me. Um, Make a throne so bro can get it. Rigged. It was rigged. All aboard the hype train. Choo choo, choo choo. That is very fun. Thank you so much. Lance, that is very, very kind. Thank you. Is this like a bad time? Should I also can I also just real quick say to the stream like hey oh god, my voice cracked. Hey, we are also only 2 followers away from 100 followers. See, we're only 2 followers away. If you want to find 2 friends to follow, that would be really sick. And also, we are also, let me pull this up. We are also absolutely we are also, where does it okay, it only it right, YouTube never shows the full number, but I think we're only like, we're like 2,496 or something, so we're also only like 4 subscribers away from 2,500 subs on YouTube also. So, if you got anybody who wants to subscribe to the YouTube channel and also the Twitch channel, that would be very much appreciated. I'll make a new account right now. There's no need to inflate the numbers or anything, but like if you got any friends who likes Kingdom Hearts, or you know, we're doing new streams, and we're playing new games. I've pumped some clips, so if you wouldn't mind just giving those a share here or there, or you know how it goes. But that ends my begging for engagement corner of the stream. But thank you all so much for some great milestones, right? We're getting there soon. We're getting there soon, right? Um, but yeah, thank you, thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that, Lance. That's very, very special. It makes me feel very good. But today we're going to take it on back to the theater. We're gonna take it back to our roots. Because not on is it not the 1996 to like 1998 season for Titanic related things was a huge period. Huge period, all right? We got all of the movies that were trying to come out. Well, so we got it right. 85, The Wreck was found. Everybody has this renewed interest in the Titanic. And then like news comes out that James Cameron, one of the biggest directors in the world, is making his own adaptation of the story. And a couple of things like try to come out before him. Right? So that's where you get the Catherine Zeta-Jones TV miniseries. You get that one Danielle Steele adaptation of her Titanic-ish book. Um, and then you get all of the things after or you get that one chambermaid thing. God, that chambermaid movie P me owed very much a lot. Oh, there's also a hype chest that we can open. We got a batter up emote, everybody. A choo choo. There you go. I hope you enjoy. Ah. Wait, is this only visible to me? No, no, no. Okay. Shit got wild rage. The Titanic movie, whatever the French shit is, and now a musical, and that's what I'm saying. Just a lot. I think just the news of Cameron making his movie, just like, because a movie doesn't take just like a year to produce, especially like a feature length film with heavy effects that Cameron's did. In fact, it's only well, I was gonna say it's only gotten longer, but I guess that's actually more of like the games industry, right? Where the higher fidelity it is, the longer it takes to make games nowadays. Um, but in the movie industry, actually, technically harder movies, right? More CG heavy movies have started to come out much faster because there is no union work for CG artists, so they are worked to the bone, overworked to the bone, and it's not a good method that it comes out so fast, but like especially with like the Marvel movies, I guess because there's not a lot of pre-production to do with the and there's nothing but Marvel movies being made nowadays. So, what am I trying to say? Nowadays pre-production, right? Movies can be in pre-production for sometimes like a decade with while a director is just like gathering all the parts, right? Getting all of his inspiration done, pulling together all of the different artistic visions, the costume designers, the set people, all of those kind of things. And it's only until like the very end where casting, actually shooting the thing, and then post-production actually happens, right? That all happens very quickly. Pre-production is all of the planning and it takes forever. So, while he was doing that, all of these other people were like, "Oh shit, we should do some Titanic things here." And then laid off right ahead of the film release so they don't get the promised bonuses like with Inside Out 2. Or like what was the movie studio that was very famous for doing like all of the best CG effects? Like the people who did the effects for Life of Pi, like their company got shut down as they won an Oscar for their work. Insane. Insane. True, true. Yes, thank you so much. So, the thing about each and every one of these projects is that like they were all like, yeah, we were working on this before Cameron was even talking about him doing it. So either there was a lot of people who were just like, ooh, we just all coincidentally all of the stars aligned, and then like five different people wanted to all make their five different Titanic projects, or they were lying about not hearing about Cameron's. Um, and but yeah, and for every other thing that we've done this a little bit out of order, right? Every other Titanic thing came out technically before James Cameron's Titanic, right? Because this came out in April. Or I should say this opened in 97, and Cameron's Titanic came out in December, right? So every other 1997 thing we've had has technically come out before James Cameron's Titanic, but like we needed to have the big week, right? We needed to have the climax of Wet Hot Titanic Summer. Eh. So yes, this is again 85 years after the sinking. And it's the musicale, right? It is the stage production of this thing. And I actually just realized I have not opened up my notes. Let me actually open up my notes real quick. Da-da-da-dee, da-da-da-da, la-da-da, la-da-dee, la-da-da-dee, la-da-da-da. Okay, so that, my notes are up. And actually what's quite funny about this release is that, can I say it's absolutely wild that no one thought to do a Carpathia movie during this time, if anything, as a companion piece, right? You would think. But nobody wants to make my fucking Carpathia movie before I actually get around to it. And who knows when that'll happen, you know? One could say that I am actually in my pre-production period of my Carpathia movie. And one kind of cool instance that's a little bit of like, right, setting the scene, putting you back in the context of what was going on during this time is that a lot of the creators of this musicale, credit Rosie O'Donnell for its massive success. If you didn't know, Rosie O'Donnell at the time had a massively popular daytime talk show. And she like had the Titanic, the Broadway musicale featured on her show multiple times. Like there were multiple performances that they did on this daytime television show because you know, every talk show is basically filmed in New York. There's maybe like, what was the one that was James, the one everybody hated? I'm gonna be the softest chef in your product. You're basically all precast. James Corden, whatever that was like the only talk show, whatever his one was, whatever late night variation of those word combinations that made his talk show. He's like the only one that was filmed in LA. All the other talk shows are filmed in New York. So a lot of Broadway productions do have some kind of promotion that happens on a talk show, whether that be late night or daytime. And this is one of them. This is an overture, right? A compilation of many different. This is from November 26th, 1997. So Titanic had already been running for like 6 months at this point, and she was like, yes, still pump the Titanic, still feature them in this.
Oh, John, it's all so sad.
I know.
Sweeps is over.
I know.
All those big Broadway numbers starring me.
They were good.
Weren't they good?
They were good.
Oh, geez, how am I going to live without?
I don't know.
I don't know either. It's our last show on
Last one.
We should do one?
You want to?
Do you think?
I think.
You think we could?
I think.
Oh, I'm so sad. Do it.
All right.
All
One,
right.
two. This is it. Please don't
Doesn't it just feel like Broadway?
say goodbye. Sweet is gone. Broadway.
There it was. Did you see the Titanic playbill?
Say adieu. Sweet is gone.
Da-da-da-da. Remember how well I blended. You know, fantastic. Phantom could come.
Rosie November's ended.
Phantom. Everybody is the Phantom mentioned.
Please don't pout.
What about Miss Saigon?
We can't put them on.
Crazy visual gag here.
Well, if I cannot have Miss Saigon, then I need the entire cast of Titanic right now.
It's really, it's like it was in her comfort show. They were here constantly.
I can't believe how time can fly. Remember, Barbara was right here.
She shed a tear.
Me too.
But now it's time
No.
to stand up tall and say.
Do we even have daytime talk shows anymore? Did Ellen DeGeneres kill it? Because everyone was just so betrayed by her. Who's talking nowadays? I guess who is it now? It's I see some clips. Kelly Clarkson. Kelly Clarkson is doing late night also right now, and it's Jennifer Hudson. Is that the right Jennifer?
Oh, what a month! Oh, God.
Yeah, she now has a daytime talk show. I guess that's it. I guess that's it. And can there only ever be like one lady doing it? And it's always women. It's women. It was Rosie, then she passed it to Ellen, and then they passed it to Jennifer Hudson. Nowadays, there can only be one woman doing daytime television talk show. Oprah. Wait, Oprah was a big one for a long time. Drew Barrymore is doing it too. Well, because women talk, you know. I guess ladies, they're always fucking saying something, you know. But yes, that was, so this is just out of nowhere. Rosie O'Donnell just wanted to feature the Titanic Broadway show one more time. So, right, she was pumping it for just a long time. And again, it's the actual creators of the thing that said, yeah, Rosie O'Donnell really made it happen. She sold a lot of freaking tickets. So, the power of daytime television, it's not just, right? It's not just for, you know, making clips to share on Twitter anymore. It should have some fucking power to it, right? Women, the word of mouth. Oh, The View is also a daytime talk show, I guess. The View just like they tend never to say anything, so I didn't really count them. So, I mean, they sure do talk a lot. I just don't think they ever say anything. Speaking of the creators who credited Rosie O'Donnell massively, very bigly, the book and lyrics are by Murray Yeston. Jesus Christ, why is that so hard for me? Murray Yeston. He is a music guy. If you couldn't tell, he did the music and lyrics. He graduated from Yale. Went on to be the director of undergraduate studies for music, and had been named, or it was phrased a little bit weirdly. I think he still currently is like one of the top 10 professors as nominated by the student body. So I guess that's like something, right? He was very, very popular amongst the student body, and I guess they like vote on that routinely. I don't think and he has been working as a professor at Yale for quite some time too. So that's pretty remarkable that like the student body liked him so much that he still has a top spot, right? He is famous for making some other shows. Nine, spelled out like the word, right? One word, like Madonna. Not the numeral 9, which was the one like Tim Burton like sack people. That one, not that one. It's 9 is it's a different one. Which is based off of the Federico Fellini's 1963 film Eight and a Half, right? So it's about like it's about a guy waiting for a train. He's having like a midlife crisis, maybe gets implicated with a mob a little bit. Not the dark and gritty Little Big Planet. Not that. Yeah. It's 9 spelled out like a word. And he is also famous for Phantom, the musical. Again, one word, like Madonna. Which is the other Phantom of the Opera movie that also, like, he started developing it as, um, Lord Webber was, making his own Phantom of the Opera musical. So, for whatever reason, this guy just keeps getting ideas of massively pop to be to be the lesser successful adaptation of another massively popular thing going on around the same time. No Heat and Cambermakers. I don't think so. Um yeah, so that's Mary Yeston, right? We love learning about other Broadway musicals that are coming on. Um, uh, Wait a minute. 9? Phantom, Titanic? This guy just loves to make one-word title things. I don't know. And the book, so the book is physically everything all together in a book, right? This is the one thing that's a little bit confusing about um musical and stage performance because it's a little bit different than what most people know, right? Through the Oscars and stuff. It's like screenplay and like score, right? Because usually um there's not a lot of music that happens in movies, and if it does, then that's like a separate award thing. Music is all kind of under the umbrella of score for Oscars and movie making, but for musicals, right, the music and the lyrics are so massively important to it, and like all of the dialogue, um, all of the other lines that are not set to music, that is like that can be an entirely separate role and position and person in the construction of a musical, right? So, the music and lyrics and most of like what you would call the head person, right? Because again, in movies, the director is really like the head person of a movie, but in stage and musicals, a director is very come and go with the production, right? That a director really has like as much to do with a show as like an actor does. He could stay for just a couple runs of it and he could kind of be gone at the end of it. Same with sometimes a choreographer sometimes even has like a bigger role to do with the entire identity of a show than like the director does, right? So the person who makes the music and the lyrics is usually like the head guy during the development of a musical. Um and like directors like putting their own spin on it, that's something else. And so like Murray Yeston was like the head guy on Titanic, and then the book, the guy who is essentially like this the screenwriter, the screenplay. He just did the dialogue writing for things. And it's called the book because when you hand an actor a script, it's all together in one big book, including music, including like script intermixed with musical stuff. So it's all together in one big book. And so you are the book writer when it comes to non-singing dialogue parts. That was I feel like I kind of did that explanation a little bit circular, but that's what Peter Stone is. This guy. So Stone was both and this is where it can also get kind of, because he was a writer, period, right? He wrote for stage and for screen. So he was the book writer and also screenwriter for a couple of different things. Like he did the Charade in 1963, starring Audrey Hepburn. He was the writer for that. Father Good in 1964, where he won his Oscar again for screenplay. He wrote Mirage, another movie in 1965, and 1776, the other Hamilton, essentially. If I had a nickel for every single time we had a hit Broadway musicale about the founding of this country that also coincidentally very much focused on the sexual lives of our founding fathers, I'd have 2 nickels. But it's weird it happened twice. That's what 1776 is. And he wrote both the stage book and also Combustibility. It's hot as hell in Philadelphia. I say hi, hey, hi, diddle diddle, and I love him, Tom and his fiddle. Unfortunately, I do have to report that just like Hamilton, despite its ridiculous premise, does also kind of slap. To the right, ever to the right, never to the left, always to the right. Okay. So he did the stage for the book he did the book for the stage, I should say, in 1969, and then he also adapted his own book into the screenplay for the 72 movie. So that's Peter Stone. Everybody say thank you to Peter Stone for that. So we see that it runs in the it opened up on April 23rd, 1997 at the Lundfontein Theater on Broadway, and it ran for a very successful, I should say, 804 performances. So that means it ran from April to March 21st, 1999. A Broadway musicale running for 2 years, that is a pretty solid run. That is a pretty successful thing. So kudos to them. And I have, if you can believe it, one more Rosie O'Donnell clip to show you, just to show how much she ran for this shit. Oh my god.
From the Havre de Grace, Maryland, and this is the Rosie O'Donnell Show. Today's guests are.
Uh-oh, I need to open this in a new tab real quick, because I cannot fucking hear him.
Travis.
Let's open this in YouTube.
John, hi, I'm
Can we hear that?
Joey Russell from the Havre de Grace, Maryland, and this is the Rosie O'Donnell Show. Today's guests are Steven Weber, Juliet Honan, Doris Eaton Travis, and Jerry Stiller. Hit it, John!
You're gonna tell me George Washington fucks and we gotta sing about it? Twice. And this is Titanic, right? She loves it so much that it was even in the animated intro for her daytime television talk show. Can you imagine having this much of a hyperfixation? The strength of the strength of her. Oh, to be loved. I wish I could be loved by anyone the way that Rosie O'Donnell loved Titanic the musical. still kind of can't hear it all that well. Oh, wait. I could turn this up. I'm silly.
Sit down, relax. Hi, Joey.
Hi,
How you doing?
I'm feeling fine.
Sorry
Where you
about the
from again?
buzzing. It's an
Allen Grace,
old
Maryland.
Okay.
TV.
It was funny. The other part was hard, but where you lived, you stumbled over a little bit. But that's all right, Joey. You got through it and you did well. How old are you, bud?
13.
13 years old. I understand you're a collector.
Yeah,
What do you collect?
I collect mostly sports stuff, but I have some Titanic things.
You have some Titanic things.
Yeah.
Like what?
I have a
Titanic.
autographed Titanic car by Survivor.
So you have a real, authentic Titanic postcard, and you got it autographed by a survivor?
Yes.
When did you do that?
Well, I went on a Titanic cruise, and they had the Survivor on board, and I met her, and I had her sign the card.
No kidding.
So, the cruise that he's talking about is the 1996 Carnival. What John Ballard called a carnival, not a carnival cruise. The actual cruise company Carnival, but it was a circus when they tried to lift the chunk in 1996. That's what he was talking about. He would have if this is also in 1998 and he's 13, so he would have been 11 going on that cruise. Just some quick maths real quick. So that's remember when we talked about that, the carnival?
So you keep that. That must be worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
And what are you going to do with that?
I'm auctioning it off to help raise my best friend's mother, Kate Shelley's mom.
So when Disney saw this clip and thought, I gotta make her sing a singing gorilla.
Wow.
And it worked, didn't it?
So that's your best friend. Hi, best friend. How are you? How long? You stand up with your buddy there. How long you guys been friends?
2 years.
2 years. Well, that's so nice. And your mom's has cancer, and she needs
Yes, she has.
leukemia, and she needs a bone marrow transplant. How much money were you looking to raise?
We weren't with this. We want to raise $60,000.
$60,000.
Yes, because we need a total of $80,000. We've already raised $20,000. The community has.
Well, that's pretty amazing. And how much is that card valued at?
Right now it's at a couple of thousand.
Valued at a couple thousand.
Well, that's the auction's bid up is up to.
And you have a 1-800 number where people can place bids?
Yes.
Yeah, well, that's an amazing thing that you did, Joey. That really is. I really hope that somebody comes through and buys that for you.
And then, of course, because it's television, here comes the Broadway cast of Titanic to save the day. And there's the $60,000 that they needed. I feel like maybe they should have given them $80,000 because that was, what the actual procedure is to pay for the. If you got all that money, you could pay for the procedure in full if you're already writing somebody a big check. You know what I mean? So again, this is from 1998, right? Rosie was finding any chance she could. She heard, Titanic? Something tangentially related to Titanic? Do I have a show for you? And what's also very, very sad is that we kind of haven't progressed past this point, have we? If you do need, a major medical procedure, you gotta just, rely on the charity of others to do, a GoFundMe or something. I feel like maybe there should be a better system that we've tried to do in maybe the last, 30 years. That maybe if you get cancer, you shouldn't have to rely on the generosity of a daytime talk show host and a Broadway production. Welcome to the yeah. Talking to the 1997 people like, welcome to the American healthcare system, asshole. Welcome to the real world, bitch. I threw it on the ground. So, that's just how much, it was a very successful run, and how much, Rosie O'Donnell really helped them be successful. And a little picture here, right, of the stage and how, ooh, it tilted. See, look, it tilted, and you got to see, like, the outside and the inside of the boat. Fog. Ooh, we love some dry ice. Very, effects. Mama effects. Okay, we don't need to play those. Just go on to the next. Okay, yes. So that's... Yeah, I wish we had a neighboring country by us that has a blueprint for them. I cannot think of anybody. I cannot think of anybody who it could be. I feel like it's right on the top of my head. Right, like it's right above me. You know, the thought. How could we do such a thing? But so the 1990 after its very successful run, well, right in the middle of its very successful run, of course, there was the 1997 Tonys. Rosie O'Donnell coincidentally hosted the 1997 Tonys. I wonder if she had any kind of if she would pick some favorites and made sure that they got some representation at the awards that night, because, or literally any other developed nation. Yeah, anybody have anybody have any solutions here? I mean, because, like, not all of them are fantastic, right? Canada has its MAID program, which is just a piece of shit. It's just saying, yeah, if you're disabled and poor, how about you just, like, die? And the NHS also has very big problems, some, right? Big wait times, especially if you're, like, trans and looking for specifically trans healthcare. So there are definitely spots that they can improve themselves, but, like, anything's better than what we got. Anything at all. But so the Tonys, they were awarded for 5 Tony Awards, and they won every single one of them. And that includes, well, it is, they won the Tony for, oh my goodness. You got a sneezy girl? Come here. Okay. What's going on, sweetie one? How you doing? You just had a sneeze? Hi. Do you need some water? You need any water? There's fresh water over there. Okay. What a good girl. He's such a good girl. Good job, baby. Anyway. They were nominated 5 times. They won every single one of them, and they are Best Orchestrations, Best Scenic Design, Best Original Score, Best Book of a Musical, and Best Musical, period. So, congratulations to the 1997 original run of Titanic. Kudos to them. And they have, in the meantime, had multiple other successful productions all around the world, literally all around the world. It includes a couple of reworked productions, including Ensemble, an ensemble version. An ensemble version is basically where you pare down the musical a little bit. The ensemble version was developed, and sometimes, like, they run it again a couple different times, right? So depending on the production that you want to do, an ensemble version is where you pare down the cast. This one is done with 20 people, and every actor plays multiple roles, for instance. So it's tight. It is tighter. It's kind of like guerrilla theater, right? You just jam it out, right? with as small of a cast as possible. So when a production does pick up the book and say, like, okay, I want to put this on, you do have the choice of, do you want to do the full show or do you want to do the ensemble version? It depends on like the space that you have, what your budget is, if you're touring or not touring, all these kind of things. So, that's kind of fun to have just right in your back pocket whenever you want to try to do a production of a show, to see that like a pared down version already exists for you to just follow along to. That's always kind of cute. There's also been multiple concert versions, so obviously that means it's just the score, it's just the playlist back to back. There's no like acting in between, really. It's just the songs. Just play the hits. Just play the hits, okay? So that's the concert version, and so many international productions and international tours. This show has been translated into the following languages: Japanese, French, Dutch, German, Czech, Finnish, Norwegian, Korean, Hungarian, and Danish, and of course the original English. So that's like 11 languages at least that we know of. There could be more. There was also one special production that happened for the 100th anniversary of the Titanic sinking in 2012. Of course, that would be the 100th anniversary. Hi, beautiful. How's it going? You want to talk about Titanic? You want to come up here and... Oh, why is everybody coughing right now? What's going on, baby? Is mommy like dusty right now? What's going on? Why are you choking? Who's a good boy? You're not in trouble. What a good boy, sweetheart. I love you so much. Yeah. You want me to get this out of the way? There you go. Good boy. What a gorgeous guy. Yeah. So for the 100th anniversary of the ship sinking, there was a special special performance that was put on by the Belfast Operatic Company. They did this at the Grand Opera House in Belfast, Ireland, of course. One of the places that Titanic departed from, she departed from multiple places, right? She stopped in like Southampton and Belfast and something else before she actually like left. So it ran from April 10th to April 14th, 2012, which, April 10th to the 14th, that's when the Titanic launched. And the 14th is when she hit the iceberg and sank. And the Saturday show, which was the 14th show, they even began that show at 11:40, right? The time that Titanic hit the berg. And because the show is about like 2 hours or so, that basically ran the entire sinking time of the ship, right? She went down, hit the berg at 11:40, went down at 2:20. So that's like 2 hours and 40 minutes. Did I do that math correctly? Right? 20 minutes to get to midnight. 1, 2, and then 20 minutes. Yeah, so 2 hours, 40 minutes. So it's 2 hours, and the show is like 2 hours and 10 minutes, I think. So like with like a 30-minute intermission, that would have been like the exact time of the exact time of the show is the exact time it takes to sink the Titanic. So very much like we did, right, at the beginning of Wet Hot Titanic Summer, where we watched the real in time sinking of the Titanic. That's kind of what they did in 2012. 2012, again, being the 100th year anniversary, was another big year for Titanic, right? There's this big chunk that happens in 1997, and then there's a second big chunk in 2012. So, what we will be for tonight's feature presentation, we will be watching a pro shot of the 2023 UK tour It was a special tour that was put together for the 10th anniversary of Titanic, the show, premiering in London. In my opinion, kind of a weird anniversary to celebrate, but you know what? There's always a reason to celebrate something, right? So this pro shot was filmed between the 10th to the 15th of July 2023 at the New Victoria Theatre in Woking, England. They must be really woke there because they're woking, right? And this pro shot ran in theaters through Fathom Events. I don't know if you have this at your local theater, but I remember back when I did go to movie theaters, before like the actual previews would start, they would be like talking about they would have ads going for the theater itself or like the brand of theater. And mine was always talking about some Fathom event that went on. I never catched a Fathom viewing because Fathom does a lot of pro shots of musicals, stage plays, and like ballets, and sometimes operas, I guess, too, if there's any operas going around. So they do pro shots of those and then they like premiere them in select theaters all over the country, but only for like a weekend, maybe two. So it's hard to catch. But when I think that should be happening a lot more often, right? I'm always for just distribute the fucking pro shot that you have, right? Uh, and it's sad that we have to be going into a not so savory way to view this pro shot. But you know, if you just had distributed your pro shot in a manner that is actually accessible to people, I wouldn't have to go to such unsavory methods. Every Broadway production does have a pro shot made, and it is an absolute injustice that we just do not have access to ever seeing them. I've been one for Common Writer. That's amazing. I get the ads all the time too. Yeah, so they're cool. It's cool. I think it could be cooler. I think their runs could be a little less limited, right? Just keep running the fucking ballet on like a Sunday morning. How is that going to hurt anybody? Gasp horror, an American might have some kind of fucking culture injected into their life. They might be a patron of the arts. Perish the thought. But so let us get into viewing the. Hello, I would like to click on this link that I have. Thank you. Thank you. And we will watch the Titanic musical. Like I said, it's about 2 hours and 15 minutes. Let me make sure that everything is going good. I think it all should be good, audio-wise. I'm just gonna skip ahead real quick.
46,000 tons of steel.
Okay, I think we could hear that pretty good. But, now we will get into our feature presentation. We will be watching.
We come to this place for
No, wait, hold on.
we come to this place for magic.
Can't say that. I know. We will be getting into our feature presentation. Post hence
We come to
immediately.
this place for magic. We come to Gay MC theaters to laugh,
Presentation.
to care, because we need that. All of us. That indescribable feeling you get when the lights begin to dim and you go somewhere you've never been before. Not just entertained, but somehow reborn together.
dazzling images on a huge silver
screen.
screen.
Sound
I was waiting
I
for
can
that.
feel. Somehow,
Heartbreak feels good in a place like this.
Our heroes feel like the best part of us, and stories feel perfect and powerful. Because here, they are.
KMC Theaters.
We make movies
Please
better.
buy some popcorn. We're going under. But yes, we will now be getting into our feature presentation. You are now in the theater. I hope you know. Nope. Don't look at that. What's happened? Stop that. I don't know what this says. Come on, you were just working. Uh-oh, bros. Dang. Let's try to see if we can't. Serves me right. What the heck? Hold, everybody hold. Okay, here we go. You are now in the theater. You are seated down. Please give your undivided attention to the people on the screen. A White Star Pictures production. Titanic, the musical. Oh, they have a black and white screen. How'd they do that? Is that a cell phone? Absolute scum! Love his energy. I'm thinking Captain Smith, and this is Mr. Andrews presenting his blueprints and stuff. Ismay with the mustache. Maybe Murdoch is the other guy?
In every age, mankind attempts to fabricate great works at once magnificent and impossible. On desert sands, from mountains of stone, a pyramid. From flying buttresses alone.
May I direct your attention to the flying buttresses?
A chapel ceiling screaming one man's ecstasy. One man's ecstasy. Miracles them all. China's endless wall. Stonehenge, the Parthenon, the Duomo. The aqueducts of Rome. We did not
Man, I love big things.
with mammoth blocks of stone, a giant pyramid. No, not a pyramid. Nor Gothic walls that radiate with light. Our task was to dream upon and then create a floating city. Floating city.
It was kind of a floating city if you think about it.
A human metropolis, a complete civilization, sleek and fast, at once a poem and the perfection of physical engineering, at once a poem and the perfection of physical engineering. How did they build Titanic? Near 1,000 feet in length, huge beyond past endeavor, strong beyond mortal strength. 46,000 tons of steel, 11 stories.
I also do have to mention, because this is also very reminiscent of Hamilton's staging, right? With the like walkway that's up there, and then the stage that's down there, ups and downs here and there. Very sparse staging. And very mechanical.
Fare thee well, my darling. I'll be back before a fortnight has passed.
Fare thee well, my darling. I'll be back before a fortnight has
Fare thee well, my
passed.
darling. I'll be back before a fortnight has passed. Barrett, stoker off the Baltic. Fleet, lookouts off the Majestic.
Harold Bride, wireless operator with the Marconi International Marine Radio Telegraphy and Signal Communications Company Limited.
The wireless operators are nerd shit.
Towering high, broad and grand, ship of dreams, sailing day, morning bright.
I do need to turn it up just a little bit. Ship of dreams.
She strains at her lines, the smoke from her funnels drips.
That's much better.
Her brow like a knife, she'll cut through.
Oh, you can hear the orchestration now.
Soon to be underway. Size and speed unexplored, and I'll be aboard that ship of dreams.
This does kind of sound like a parody of a Broadway musical.
Morning, Mr. Lightoller. Morning, Mr. Pittman. Morning, Mr. Boxall. Morning, Captain Smith. Morning, Captain. Morning, Captain.
36,000 oranges! Titanic!
Morning, Mr. Hitchens. Morning, Mr. Pittman. Morning, Mr. Murdoch. Morning, Captain Smith. Morning, Murdoch. Morning, Captain. Mr. Pittman, please complete the loading of the freight and prepare for the boarding of the serving staff and crew. Aye, Captain. There she is, towering high,
No, Pittman.
broad and grand.
42,000 fresh eggs, Titanic.
Sailing
Morning, Mrs. Crawford. Hello, Mrs. Hutchinson.
morning
Hello, Mrs. Beecham.
take your flight.
Mr. Whiteman.
Of
122,000
dreams.
pounds of meat, poultry and fish, 40 tons of potatoes, 1,100 pounds of marmalade, 37,000 bottles of wine, beer and spirits, 55,000 china dishes, 20,000 crystal drinking glasses and one Renault Town Carriage motor car.
Titanic! Soon to be
All of them.
sight and speed, unexplored. And are we aboard that ship of dreams? Captain Smith, has there ever been a finer morning to sail? Never quite like this, Mr. Ismay. Never quite like this one, sir. Mr. Andrews has the line, ever had a grander ship for the mail?
Not as grand as this, Mr. Ismay. Never quite like this one, sir.
The pride of mankind, dominion over the sea. The dream of progress, it brings great honor to me to be the master
And the builder.
and the owner of the largest moving object in the world. Mr. Pittman, begin boarding the passengers. Third class passengers, proceed at once to the gangways. Please bring your boarding documents and await further instructions.
Holy Mother of God, is that a ship or a mountain?
It's long enough so a body could walk to America. I'm Catherine McGowan, but everybody calls me Kate.
I'm Kate 2, Kate Mullins. And I'm Kate 3, Kate Murphy. It must be fate then.
Oh, it's not fate. It's Irish.
Are you traveling alone?
Not me. I've got a fella. You see that
Catherine.
one up ahead? I'm planning to marry him.
When's that?
Catherine, I just want you to find a good Catholic boy to take care of you.
Aboard car, my name. It's to America we aim to find a better life. We pray to make this trip. Let all our children's children know that this day long ago we dreamt of them and came aboard this ship. For the maiden voyage, for the maiden voyage, let us all aboard.
Second class passengers, proceed to CD&E decks. Please contact the ship's purser to arrange dining assignments.
No account in the national press has quite done justice to this.
It's a sight for once in a lifetime.
It's a sight for once in a lifetime.
And the chance to run away and marry now we too didn't miss.
It's a chance for once in a lifetime.
It's a chance for once in a lifetime.
Maybe the end of your lifetime. Oh, wink. I know what they don't know. Nothing ever bad shall ever happen to any of us today. We are having on the ship.
The finest people will attend, the best among them will befriend. They'll stand right next to us, be at my fingertips.
Great heads of state and billionaires who run the world's affairs will all be there. I must get on that ship.
Too soon. Oh, dang it.
First class passengers occupying the deluxe suites on A and B deck are requested to board at this time.
Oi, Alice. Come back.
I want to see them, Edgar.
Colonel
The
John
celebrities,
Master,
the billionaires.
Master 2, arriving now from the boat train direct from Waterloo Station. may proceed to their parlor suite A62.
Man, doxing the Astors?
Her name is Madeleine. She's John Jacob Astor's second wife. She's only 19 years old, and now she's married to a prominent man worth over 150 million and 29 years her senior. They've only been married 7 months. She's already 7 months pregnant, and the scandal was such they ran away to Europe to avoid the publicity. Avoid the publicity.
Mr. and Mrs. Isidore Strauss may proceed to Promenade Suite B.
The Strauss is mentioned. Good night, Wiley.
You never think by looking at them that he and his brother own Macy's department store. Own Macy's department store. Outright. And he was close advisor to President Grover in Cleveland, who served in the House of Representatives 2 full terms. And that's his wife of 40 years named Ida. Sad she hasn't been well. So the two of them have been wintering on the French Riviera. The French Riviera.
Mr. Benjamin Guggenheim at party will find his
I like
customary
this.
suite on A.
Introducing all of our people, our main characters.
Gold spent it like water. $4,500 for the Louis Couture suite, so he can live in luxurious sin with his latest mistress. And they call that justice. They call that justice.
Mr. and Mrs. George Widener and family may proceed to Promenade Suite B55.
He's the richest man in Philadelphia.
Mr. John B. Thayer, Promenade Suite B58.
Vice President of the Pennsylvania Railroad.
Mrs. Charlotte Drake Cardo,
don't do it!
B54.
Wait, Alice. No one really knows who she is, but the newspaper says she books the most expensive suite on the ship and travels with 14 steamer trunks, her medicine chest, her personal pillows and sheets, and 4 little Pekingese dogs. So she must be somebody. She must be somebody.
Last call for boarding. This is the very last call for boarding.
That's a good little, like, promenade. The introduction. Whoa. Nope.
All ashore who are going ashore. All ashore who are going ashore. I report this ship loaded and ready for sea.
Lower the gangways, Mr. Pittman.
Gangways lowered, Captain.
Make fast the tugs.
Tugs all fast, sir.
Let go all lines.
Tug.
Let go the stern lines.
Let go of his
the
tug.
bow lines. Let go the aft springs.
Tow her off, Mr. Pittman.
Tow her off. They're moving him back. I have noticed that, like, a lot of the top walkways do not have railings on the inside of it, which is good for, like, the audience to, like, see the people up there, but, like, that would be kind of scary for me. My vertigo would be going crazy. Having a tug out, it seems. Listen, if you find a nice big girl like the Titanic, be sure to tug her off, okay? This is just the overture. Dig her up. Yeah. Ow, Stella. Wow! A photo finish.
Gangway, everybody!
come back. I told everyone I was crossing on the Titanic. What am I going to tell them now? Oh, I'll be the laughing stock of London. I don't believe it. If that ain't the story of my entire bloody life.
The one guy who survived the Titanic, the one who never got on.
We've cleared Wolf Rock, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Murdoch. What is our position, Mr. Lightoller?
West by north, 281 degrees, sir.
Steady as she goes.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Steady as she goes.
What is our present speed?
19 knots, sir.
Maintain 19 knots, Mr. Murdoch.
Aye, aye, sir.
Wrong hole.
Boiler rooms 1 through 6. 16 to revolution of the wing propellers, Mr. Bell.
Aye, aye, sir.
EJ. Now we're officially underway. I thought a little celebration might be in order.
I'm sorry, Mr. Ismay, I don't allow alcohol on my bridge. You know that, Mr. Etches?
Yes, sir, I do. Technically speaking, EJ, it could be considered my bridge.
Not at sea, Mr. Ismay.
I'm terribly sorry, sir. It appears as if this bottle has gone completely flat. I couldn't possibly allow you to drink it. Would you like me to fetch another, Mr. Ismay?
Sorry, went down the wrong hatch.
Thank you, sir. Again, my apologies.
Thank you, Mr. Etches.
Yes. Well, with or without champagne,
Mr.
I want
Edges.
to toast our ship.
Ooh, he better lay down his
Steamer
edges.
Titanic. Nearly a quarter of a mile in length. She's bigger, grander, and safer than any ship in history.
Safer.
The greatest achievement in transatlantic navigation since that very first crossing.
Actually, I don't think anything bad shall ever happen to us. I'm Bruce J. Ismay.
Congratulating the three of us on our magnificent contribution to the 20th century. Progress, gentlemen. I give you
Progress.
Mr. Ismay, we have our duties.
Tell me, EJ, what's our present speed?
At 19 knots, Mr. Ismay.
Really? I would have thought it'd been going faster now that we've cleared land. I want us to make New York by Tuesday afternoon. Tell me, Andrews. I understand that 22 knots is necessary in order to make a 6-day crossing. In your expert opinion, is Titanic capable of that speed? Come, Andrews. You're the one who built the thing. I'll be capable of 22 knots.
Capable, yes, sir. I'm sure we are. Possibly a bit more if pushed.
Dick Joy better be in
Excellent,
this
sir.
production.
I'm very pleased to hear it.
But it is customary for a maiden voyage to proceed prudently.
It's the maiden voyage that creates
Prudently.
legends, damn it. And I intend for this one to create a legend. So answer me straight, man. When can we expect to run at full speed?
Do you think the Titanic shall be legendary?
Sir.
I do believe maybe it shall.
Need him to do so, mustn't we?
In point of fact, Mr. Ismay, I was about to give the order when you walked in. Mr. Murdoch, increase speed to 20 knots.
20 knots. Aye, aye, sir. Engine room. Increase steam, Mr. Bell. Give us 71 revolutions of the wing propellers.
Aye, aye, sir.
20 knots. It's a start, I suppose. Carry on, gentlemen.
Watch your compass, Mr. Lightoller. You were drifting off course.
I don't think so, sir.
Don't argue with me, man. If I say you're off course, you're bloody well off course.
Set your screws to 71, Mr. Barrett.
71? If you ask me, Mr. Bell, it's a mite soon for 71.
Captain's orders, Mr. Barrett. If you have no objections, that is.
It's his ship, isn't it? 71 it shall be. But I'll speak plain, Mr. Bell. If it were my ship, I wouldn't recommend her speed increase too quick.
Do as you're told, Mr. Barrett.
She's sparkling clean, this newborn ship, but one old thing is clear. The orders they propose above, we execute down here. We'll watch from here as up above they'll catch a whiff of glory. This wonder ship may be brand new, but it's the same old story.
Is this where Hadestown came from?
Stuck. The fire in the hold as the men draw back. Feed the heat in the hold as the men draw back, and the dust of the coal in the air is black, and a trickle of sweat runs down your back. And what are the boys from the Midlands doing here?
Oh.
All it is that makes the steam that runs the machines that run the world.
I feel like I would like some noise of coal, like the sh and the sh. Because impact noises on stage are always so loud. Especially if it's like a pro shot. Getting picked up on the mics and stuff. It's always... It never fits, you know? Gorgeous lighting in this spot, though. Everything's completely changed with just some lighting. The way it, like, comes out the side. Here and there. Like, right there, back there. You couldn't pee? Is that what he just said?
You tread a life of dank and gloom to shovel in the boiler room, but now you're 7 decks below a lady's dainty feet. Ah, nothing has changed. There's nothing a miner can do.
He's literally autistic and a minor. He can dance on the table if he wants.
Faster and faster we watch as we gain evermore. 73 and too soon, it is 74. For a record speed I believe we strive. For the maiden trip that's too hard to drive. If you push it faster than 75, that is the truth, I swear.
Nice tableau. This is rock autism to the 3rd grade. It kind of is.
Right in there. What a sight. The first-class dining salon. Salon?
Not the dining salon. Salon.
To get the hell to our own saloon.
Language, Edgar. Did you see John Jacob Astor? He looks exactly like his picture.
And so do you, Alice.
Oh, Edgar, this is so exciting! Almost every famous millionaire in the whole world is on this ship, and to think we'll actually be rubbing elbows with them. How impressed they'll all be when they hear all that you know about hardware.
I wouldn't exactly count on rubbing elbows with them, Alice. They won't allow us peasants in second
Well,
class.
there's screws and nails.
What's the point in being on the same boat if we can't hobnob with them? It's bad enough
Knobs.
that we have to make do with that dinky cabin they gave us, with those 2 silly little bunk beds.
But we don't have to use the top one.
Oh.
Alice.
Calm down, Edgar. I'm telling you right now, I'm going in there. If it's the last thing I do, I'm going in there.
Oh, damn it, Alice.
Language, Edgar.
They don't want us in there. They want us in second class. That's all we paid for, so that is all we get.
Well, that is not all I'm getting.
How are you going to sneak in?
Charles, look there, through that glass, there's first class, for all your posh, smart people.
Rich people, you mean?
Of course they're rich, darling. They're Americans. Can't you just imagine what they'll
Americans,
be
always so
jabbering
rich, you know.
International banking, venture capital, cornering the market. Well, you know, that sort of thing.
How would I know that sort of thing, Caroline? My father never had a corner of the market. All he ever had was a market on the corner. I warned you, running away with me would be educational.
Big laugh line from the audience.
Aren't you thrilled? Finally now.
And then I just like milk.
You'll see what
Yep.
second class looks like.
Oh, Charles, I love it when you're sarcastic. It makes me feel like we're a real married couple.
That's exactly what we would be if you're
Rich American? I don't think.
And that is exactly what we will be the minute we get to New York.
Darling, considering our living arrangements, everyone on board thinks we're already married.
We would have had separate cabins if I could have afforded them.
Yes, but separate cabins would mean separate beds.
Yes, well, we had to make do with
The
what we could
scandal.
afford, didn't we? You don't suppose we'll burn in hell for it, do you?
Stop worrying, darling. Besides, in America,
Premarital
it's
sex?
not a sin at all.
What is it?
Saving money.
Premarital sex. You should never do that on a disaster cruise. Oh, Jesus. Wait, we gotta watch that again.
Mr. Latimer, prepare to greet.
Being seated in the first class dining salon.
Oh, there he goes. What a fucking idiot.
My dear Mr. Latimer, prepare to greet our clientele. Our meeting is imminent. I've just rung the dinner bell. It won't be a novelty. We mostly have seen them all before. Prepare for the usual. You should be aware of what's in store. We've served them on the Baltic and the Oceanic, Olympic and Majestic, and today's the same. There's nothing changed. Mr. Astor takes his toast dry. Mrs. Strauss likes the grouse with the sauce on the side, and the Wideners love
Sauce
kidney
on the
pie.
side.
Bring it hot. If it's not, they'll be fit to be tied.
One would argue it's the best time to have premarital sex. Premarital sex will doom you to hell and make you die. Never have premarital sex in a horror movie or a disaster movie. It'll never end good.
Which is why we're always there without a special form of care for every hungry millionaire. By now they're all arrived.
Oh, everybody had a nice little costume change.
The seating is Jacobean, a decor the world adores. Remarkable show, what a ship, remarkable pole, what a key, remarkable soul, what a ship, you think to be put in a phrase. It's what a remarkable existence.
EJ, you haven't told us how many miles we covered yesterday.
484, Mr. Ismay.
And are you pleased with that?
Yes, sir, I am. It's better than I expected for the first day.
Well, in that case, I'm sure we'll do even better today.
Begging your pardon, Captain. Mr. Hitchens has requested his course.
Mr. Murdoch, increase speed to 21
This
knots
framing
and
is
tell
quite interesting because you see it's like a rule of the theater that you're never supposed to turn your back to the audience. And also, I think you can see that like this table is slanted slightly so that we can see like the whole thing. It's kind of funny that he was standing on the table then if it was slanted. I haven't noticed until now. But to be talking about Captain Smith with his back to us and you're only getting like his gesture.
Seated in the first class dining salon.
EJ, we're all quite anxious to know yesterday's mileage.
519, Mr. Ismay.
Much better.
I'm sorry for disturbing your meal, Captain.
Who the devil are you?
Second wireless operator Bride, sir. With the
Nerd
Marconi International
shit.
Marine Radio Telegraphy and Signal Communications Company
Yes.
Limited.
What is it, Mr. Bride?
Another message, sir, from the furnace line of Rappahannock, 4 days out of Halifax. She reports an iceberg...
Thank you, Mr. Bride. I can read.
Don't worry about it. It's a big ship.
Captain's table, pristine. Here we seat the elite, whom we happily serve. Here they dine.
A tableau. Look at them all freeze.
It's the creme de la creme's exclusive preserve. It's the pleasure of the leisure class's greatest wits to be where the captain sits when taking their dinner on the sea. Giving deference to their preferences is our chief art. We play our part in a perfectly working machine. You should ever be aware this is a privilege great and rare, special burden that we bear in our respective lives.
The dinner seating
Oh, there we
for
are.
Saturday, April 13th, is now being seated in the first class dining
Well, we're
salon.
zipping right through.
Mrs. Astor, I understand that this is your first trip to Europe. How did you find London?
Thank goodness I didn't have to. John knew right where it was.
Excuse me, Captain.
No.
Yes, Mr. Lighthullo.
Do you have any instructions, sir, concerning our present speed?
Maintain 21 knots, Mr. Lighthullo.
21 knots. Yes, sir.
Are forehead mics a common thing? Yes.
21 knots.
They are.
Come, EJ. I promised we'd arrive in New York by nightfall on Tuesday.
Tuesday.
At this rate, we will never make it.
Based on who has a forehead mic or who has like a mic on their side of the head is usually based on hair and what we're doing.
Unfortunately, Mrs. Astor, my duty
If you notice somebody have a forehead mic, that usually means they're wearing a wig. Because you can very easily hide all of the wires under the wig.
Remarkable U.S. Steel is splitting shares at 5 to 4. Monopoly makes the industry far better than before.
Attending the coronation of King George V was grand.
And afterwards off to Monaco to frolic in the sand.
Remarkable talk, remarkable times, a remarkable world.
The heck out of here. Neat.
And what a remarkable time, what a remarkable
Thank you. Oh, is that a little nut plate? Oh, a little after dinner nash. Oh, don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do.
Sweets and after-dinner liqueurs will now be served in the cafe.
Liqueurs. Everybody's saying things quite efficiently, quite resoundingly, in a way that hits the ear nicely.
What is our position, Mr. Murdoch?
Latitude 42, 35 north, longitude 45, 50 west, Captain.
And the sea temperature, Mr. Lighthullo?
Last check down 5 degrees to 34 Fahrenheit, sir.
Another communication, Captain. Ice warning from Coronium.
Another one.
They've sighted a large berg of
Another
4950
one.
north by 4952 west.
Plot the positions with the other reports we've received.
It's directly on our new course, sir.
Not to worry. At least 600 miles off.
But Captain, still.
Not to worry. We'll keep a sharp eye, eh? Mr. Murdoch, increase speed to 22 knots.
22, Captain?
Yes, let's do everything we can to avoid bringing Mr. Ismay to the bridge again.
Yes, sir. Engine room, increase steam, Mr. Bell. Give us 78 revolutions of the wing propellers.
Revolutions of the wing propeller.
Mr. Murdoch, if I remember correctly, you qualified for your master's papers when you were only 25? Youngest man in the line's history? Yet here you are, still without a ship of your own. What are you waiting for?
The master of a ship carries a heavy responsibility, Captain.
Every single minute.
I'm not certain I'm up to it, sir.
Actually, it's kind of funny that the beards aren't running any interference in the
when
mics.
he's not. And I'm as certain of that as I am that this is my final crossing.
Captain?
After 43 years' service, I informed the line of my wish to retire, but they asked me to stay on, see them through the maiden voyage. And my wife, well, she was disappointed, of course, but how could I refuse? Take over,
And he's just
Mr. Murdoch.
2 days away from retirement. Nothing bad could ever happen to a man only 2 days away from retirement, don't you think? Certainly not on a ship on her maiden voyage.
Thousands on board, each in his class. You are the master of all that must pass. Yours to set course.
And Murdoch, a man with so much potential, nothing bad could ever happen to him.
You hold their souls in the palm of your hand. You hold their souls in the palm of your hand.
Hubris. That's man's hubris right there.
Third-class passengers are reminded not to take food below to your cabins.
What's the reason for that then?
It encourages the rats.
They got rats on a brand new ship.
They're always the first to board.
Well, they're welcome to have part of my share. Sure, me entire family could live off just what I've been leaving on me plate, and all of it for free.
Free? Ha! Are you daft then? And why do you suppose they charged us every bit of 60 shillings for our passage? What do I need with all this fine cloth and electrical light?
Well, Jim Farrell, I'm gonna have fine cloth and electrical light, and a whole lot more when I get to America.
America.
My own personal bathtub.
America has everything.
Rise straight to the top, I will, just like cream. I will be a proper person. People will look up to me. What a girl, that girl McGowan. Katie, Violet, Maud, Marie.
They all got so many names.
Of glory in the new world that can be. In that grand
Is that this Ida Strauss actress again? She's everywhere.
reach my very highest hopes of all. I want to be a lady's maid in America. In America, the streets are paved with gold. I want to be a governess in America. In America, it's better, I am told. I want to be a sewing girl in America. In America, I'll sew till I am old.
Wait a minute, that's also the
I've seen it on a map. There's a place called Maryland. I've seen it
Maryland.
on a map. There's a place in America.
That's Madeline Astor, is actress. Was she her before as well?
Oh, I'm hoping that it is. There, I'm hoping that it is. Where my dreaming and my hoping and my scheming and my praying and my wishing to be happy will come true in no fact.
Oh, that's a gorgeous harmony.
In America, the streets are paved with gold.
Is this an encore version that we were talking about earlier?
To call my own. In America, it's better, I am told. Oh, far
to be a millionaire in America. Strike, get rich and spend the fortune of your mass.
I want to be a constable in America. In
Fucking
America,
narc.
you rise above your class.
Oh, there's a place over in
You sure do act like a cop already. Class traitor.
And I'm certain that it will. There, I'm certain that it will.
Where am I dreaming? Am I hoping? Am I scheming? Am I praying? Am I wishing to be happy? Will come true enough. And I want to rise above myself. I will be crowned in America's throne.
I don't want to be a ladies' man.
Engineer!
In America, better place for me and you. Better land to start anew. Better land for the baby.
Pregnant. She's pregnant. That she owed? That she owned? She had it before? Did she lose a pregnancy? That was my favorite song so far.
Caroline, shouldn't we be changing for dinner?
I suppose so.
Oh, well, you go on then, darling, unless you'd like me to go first.
Charles, really?
I also do love how we're also getting some more of like third and second and first class stuff.
Lady Caroline, is that you?
Mr. Etches! Oh, what a nice surprise! Mr. Etches, I'd like you to meet my new husband, Mr. Charles Clark. Charles, this is Mr. Etches, who was the chief first-class cabin steward on the Majestic when my family and I crossed.
Rock Autism was mine, but it was good too.
Clark, my congratulations, sir.
Nope.
And how is Lord Neville?
My father's quite well, thank you, when I saw him last.
Please give him my regards. I really can't understand how I've missed seeing you until now, Lady Caroline.
It's a very large ship, Mr. Etches.
She was big and beautiful.
Our honeymoon.
Ah, yes. I understand. My congratulations again, Lady Caroline. Or should I say Mrs. Clark? I'm sure you'll both be very happy together.
You couldn't quite say the words, could you, Lady Caroline?
What words?
Second class!
Oh, really, Charles, you're being quite idiotic.
Why? Because all your father ever saw when he looked at me was the son of a greengrocer from Deptford, who'd never be good enough for his precious daughter, even if he won the bloody Nobel Peace Prize.
No, because you're being quite idiotic.
Oh, well, thanks very much.
Charles, you're a silly thing making of everything social class. As if that couldn't matter a jot to me. All that I care for is you. How to explain to you all that brings pain to you soon will pass. If only you could comprehend. I want to be yours to the end. You and I now stand on the brink of a new lifetime, with our future clear and bright. I give you my hand, I give you my soul in keeping. All I am is yours tonight. Let the journey start. We'll go on together.
Where we're from doesn't matter at all.
I'm in love with you. Let the world look on in witness on this vast and open sea.
I have all that I want when you're standing next to me. What we may become, we'll create together. Where we have come from
doesn't matter at all. I live love with you.
Wow. This one's kind of boring. Sorry. I don't really care about the middle class people. Especially when like the other middle class people are kind of more interesting. Because they got a little bit more like going on between them. Like, oh, she like is really enraptured with like social climbing, or at least like the celebrity of the first class people. And he's like, come on, we just got to keep our head down and keep pulling ourselves up by our bootstraps.
It's turning bloody cold, isn't it, Mr. Lightower?
Yes. Feels more like February than April.
Oh, Andrew! There you are. I have been looking for you everywhere. How do you think the crossing's going so far?
Not as well as I'd hoped, Mr. Ismay. We've got a few problems.
Really? Such as what?
I'm disappointed in the water pressure for the upper decks.
Middle
The
class is
kitchen
pretty
staff are
mid.
complaining that their sleeping quarters are overheated.
Well, there's gratitude for you. My father
Right,
said
because
he
it
loved
usually
having
tends to
full-
go that way. Even with the one that was focused on Mr. Beasley, is that there's a lot more people. I guess there just was a lot more people in third and first class. The second class is always just like, well, what do we do with them, right?
Ship has ever managed.
You chaps at Harland and Wolf built the
The only real story to tell is like of the social climbers, the people who are second class who really want to be first class.
Yes, but White Star gives them a far better ride. When your father
But then you kind of need to turn the second class people into kind of assholes. So,
speed above everything else. Americans would gladly lose their
you know,
dinner over the
do you
rail of the
trade
line
affinity for engagement?
It's a new world, Andrews.
Mr. Ismay, is there something you wanted, sir?
Especially because, like, at the time, people, despite how much they wanted to raise through the ranks of class, they still, like, respected the barriers in between there, right?
It's imperative, damn it! If we have to stand off till Wednesday morning, our return to England will be delayed a full 24 hours. Titanic must be known as a 6-day ship! Even the bloody Krauts can do it. Second-rate tubs like Deutschland and Kaiser Wilhelm can turn around in a fortnight, then so by God shall we.
I'm sure we will do everything that we can, Mr. Ismay.
Splendid. That's all one can ask.
So I think we can definitely put this one in Ismay, the Ismay negative column.
Excuse me.
Nerd shit.
Excuse me.
Who's there?
Barrett. Barrett.
The stoker! I remember. Welcome to the most important place on the whole ship. What can I do for you, Mr. Barrett?
I heard you could actually send a message back to England.
Oh, you heard right, all right. Sitting right here, I can communicate with important people all over the world.
Yeah?
Yes. I'd explain how it works, but I'm afraid... Ooh, hold on, there's a message coming in. Iceberg warning. From the Baltic. That's your old ship.
Yeah.
You can see I'm awful busy, Mr. Barrett, so what is it you want?
Shouldn't the captain know about that iceberg then?
No crossing.
Don't
Well,
worry.
yeah.
I already sent him half dozen warnings just like it. If you ask me, they don't know what the bloody hell they're doing up there. Excuse my French. It's like we say in the telegraphy business. You can't be a radio operator and remain a Christian.
would it cost to send a message back to my girl in England? Sort of a romantic message.
Yes, very pretty. But romantic or not, minimum rate's £2 4pence.
2 bloody quid! That's twice what they pay me to American back.
You okay? Yes, never put off the opportunity for cross-dressing. It might be coming up. Who knows?
Maybe I could give you a professional discount.
What'd that cost?
Oh, nothing. They'll know the difference.
Not very much. You must be a romantic sort of person yourself.
Not me. No. Romance and telegraphy don't mix. How can you communicate with only one person when you've got the entire world talking to you? I'll need her full name and address.
Darlene Watkins. Billsthorpe.
Darlene Watkins.
Hey, what's that you doing?
Billsthorpe?
Nottinghamshire.
Nottinghamshire. So, what's the rest of it?
I don't know. It's got to be just the right thing. Darlene's sort of funny, you see. She said if I wouldn't take her serious, she knew someone who would. I'm not due back for almost 2 weeks yet, so I might as well come straight out with it. I'll be coming back to you, darling. Back to your dark eyes and hair. Marry me when I return, darling. And until that day, my love, take care. Be thee well.
You've run out of space. You should have given him a form.
May God's heaven be your blanket as you softly sleep. Marry
He loves it.
when you're finally in my arms, you'll plainly see this devoted sailor's heart and soul are yours to keep.
Yours to keep. Every day from GMOM. Good morning, old man.
Yeah, there should be a caricature limit.
Good night, old man. My telegraph.
This dude's trying to write a fucking poem. Well, just try to in a tweet.
I was young and shy, detached and sad. Spent my days indoors, a homebound lad.
Nerd shit.
Spoke few friends, I kept myself to myself, quite alone. Then I found Marconi's telegraph. It could span the planet's width by half. 50 yards, 2,000 miles, the same. Touch the spark, sound the tone. And the night was alive with 1,000 voices fighting to be heard. And each and every one of them connected to me. And my life came alive with 1,000 voices tapping out each word, like 1,000 people joined with a single heartbeat, tapping out.
This is beautiful. This needs to be played at the end of Spaceship Earth. One was a lady and the other was a telephone. Everybody has a love, a great love in their life, you know?
Marry me. Marry me.
Signed, Fred. Oh, wait. Message received.
That was a beautiful one. The connecting power of technology and the indomitability of the human spirit. I joke, but I like this love song over the other middle-class one, for sure. Absolutely.
All first-class passengers will be invited to remain on the boat deck, where our bandmaster, Mr. Wallace Hartley, will be playing out of doors for your entertainment.
Wow.
Let us conclude our service with hymn number 27, God Lift Me Up.
God lift me up so I can stand on my... Oh.
Keep my eyes on things above. Righteousness, divine atonement. Peace and everlasting love.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It's church.
everyone up and out, follow the band and shout, isn't it a lovely day? Yes! Watching all the ladies in Parisian fashion on display.
Ooh, Parisian women. We know about Parisian women from the Cameron movie.
It's a musical treat to hear a band with a beat performing their latest rap.
How do you
Nope.
do, my friends? So good to see you once more. How long since we first met? Has it been 3 days or 4? It seems like
Who is this mysterious lady in red? Hmm?
then a little weekend jack on the ship by ourselves on this glorious afternoon, doing the latest rag. I love the cool of the breeze, feel the rhythm of the song in your knees, promenading along at your ease like a feather in the air. Is that a hint of a chill? When you're dancing out of doors, it's a thrill. Keeps you hearty and healthier still. Take a partner if you dare. Everyone is bursting.
That is true. I am very aerial-esque, even aren't I? All I need to do is go swimming.
Come on and dance with me, please. Feel the rhythm of the song in your knees, promenading along at your ease like a feather in the air. Is that a hint of a chill? When you're dancing out of doors, it's a thrill. Keeps you hearty and healthy.
Oh, look at him hit it. Everyone's having such a great time. Nothing bad shall ever happen to them. Couldn't possibly. Swim this way, we'll dance and we'll play. She can't go there. Only the first class are allowed to dilly-dally and fiddle-faddle.
Out on the well, like ship's personnel, they feel all the ocean spray. Tell them on the Alma Hotel, they know what to smell. They pray for your day.
Oh!
The kids like the belling, all of the rest passé.
Now the band is betting this ragtime setting will take you away. Everyone up and out, nobody lag about. Let your darker spirits climb. Strolling with the orchestra beside you, playing for time.
We've got a fellow who's better on cello than any other ship can brag. So take a go by the hand and let it into the band and do today's latest ragtime dancing. Out on the well, like ship's personnel, they feel all the ocean spray. Up on the hotel, they go water swelling, keep all your cares away. On the corner of the one parallel, they break their gazelle, they watch all the girls sashaying.
Now the ragtime music will take you away. Out on the well, the ship's personnel, see all the ocean spray.
Oh, that's the main third class lady right there. Okay, so maybe this is an ensemble casting. Although I feel like perhaps there's more than I'm so bad at like guessing how many numbers. This is more than 20 people right now, right? So unless this is the full cast, I don't know.
Alice! I have been looking for you everywhere. You are not supposed to be up here. What have you been up to?
Afternoon dancing.
Afternoon dancing.
It's what they call the tango.
She is so cute.
Well, back home, that's what they call a crock of shit.
The language, Edgar.
Come on, little girl. I really don't think that we belong up here.
Ooh, applesauce, Edgar. I have danced with the first class, Edgar. It was such a dream come true.
That class isn't for our kind, Alice.
That won't do. Haven't you noticed, Edgar? These days, nobody's any better than anybody else. Take the Wideness of Philadelphia. I stood right next to them, Edgar.
Oh, right next to them. Well then, you are practically part of the family.
Oh, you can make fun all you want, Edgar, but I want more out of life than Indianapolis, Indiana.
That's why I brought you on this trip. To show you the
What about Boulder, Colorado? We haven't had a Molly Brown.
Too many other places I'd rather see first. There are hotels on
Maybe is she the one? Is she the one in the red? That would probably be Molly Brown. And we have to. She's unsinkable, you know, and that might be her. I think I might have decoded it.
Well, that's because you've always been satisfied with only one dinky little hardware store instead of branching out. How do you think those millionaires got their millions, Edgar?
Right, why don't you calm down, Alice?
Jesus.
And just enjoy what we have. We will never be like them.
Please don't tell me never. I'll want this forever, ever. There's a new world around us, Edgar.
Won't you ever give up that view?
I want more than we've got now, Edgar. Why don't you?
I don't know. What do you suggest we do about it, Alice?
I don't know. I'm going for a walk now, Edgar. I need to be alone for a while.
Let her dream, son. Check 2 days.
Thank you, Mr. Murdoch. Holding course west-northwest, 292 degrees.
Ah, Mr. Murdoch. Oh, what is our present speed?
Steady at 22 knots, sir.
And have there been any reports of mechanical difficulties since reaching that speed?
No, sir. None at all.
Very good. Increase speed to 23 knots.
Captain, there's been another ice warning, sir. The Masaba reports a large berg at 42 degrees north.
42 degrees. Well, that is in total agreement with all the other reports we've received. Oh, except for this one from the French line La Touraine. It reports 41 degrees. Now that puts it a good deal closer, Mr. Murdoch. How do you explain the difference?
Well, ice
It must have
moves.
been an error in transmission, sir.
Oh, radio. I'll never accept the damn thing.
I'm afraid it's here to stay, sir.
Which means you'll soon be taking your orders from
Nerd.
safe
This nerd
tribal
shit.
offices on shore.
It's a new world, Captain.
Yes. Well, thank God I won't be around to see it. Mr. Murdoch, 23 knots.
23 knots. Aye, aye, sir. Engine room, increase steam, Mr. Bell. Give us 81 revolutions of the wing propellers.
Aye, aye, sir.
I'm still waiting, Mr. Strauss.
For what?
The reason you sent our son a radio message.
Jesse wants to make Macy's the
Dark
largest
foreshadowing.
retail store in the world.
Do you think
They
anything
even
bad
want to
shall
give
happen to
away
him?
catalogs like Sears and Roebuck. It's totally crazy.
What did you tell him?
To go ahead. It's a new world out there, Mrs. Strauss. I don't pretend to understand it.
Of course. The double meaning.
Good evening, sir. Henry Etches, first-class steward.
Good evening.
Is that a real cigarette?
Edgar Bean.
No.
A second-class passenger.
Bean.
They're stage cigarettes. I should know that.
You probably ran into my wife. She likes dancing with millionaires?
Ah, yes. Quite so. My condolences, sir.
That's a far-off look I'm seeing in your eye, Kate. Which far-off place are you looking at? America or Ireland?
If you must know, I was thinking about a friend of mine. A very dear friend. It seems she left home because she made a mistake. A mistake she couldn't get rid of.
She should have been more careful.
A Pregarero net.
What are you going to do
See.
with the rest of your life?
Who knows? Maybe run for the Congress again. I'll tell you the truth. I really liked it there. And the best part is, you don't have to know anything.
It seems
Sick
she
dig
wants
at
more advice
Congress.
than I can give her.
Isn't that always the way, sir? I had a wife once.
What happened?
Nothing. I still have her. In all
My
years,
fucking
I have
bitch
never
wife,
felt
am I
so
right?
calm.
Is it my imagination or...
I hate the person I chose to spend the rest of my life
My
with.
friend were here instead of me, Jim. What would you say to her?
Well, I'd say,
I do love this framing of multiple conversations happening.
Well, we're all named Kate. You know that.
So I'd say Kate. Do you know who the father is?
What a sad question. What do you take it for?
And he refused to go with her. Decent work being hard to find, he probably didn't want to give up his job.
Or his wife. So tell me, Jim Farrell, could a decent fella care for a woman who already has a bit of family?
Ooh, the scandal. She is pregnant with a married man's child.
No moon, no wind, nothing to spy things by. No wave, no swell, no line where sea meets sky. Stillness, darkness, can't see a thing, says I. No reflection, not a shadow, not a glint of light meets the eye. And we go sailing, sailing, ever westward on the sea. We go sailing, sailing, ever on go we.
It's a beautiful night, Mr. Strauss, even though there's no moon. Look at all the stars. Can you find the Big Dipper?
The Big Dipper? I can't even find our own stateroom. Every time I go out for a
Dipper? I hardly know her.
way back is an adventure.
Maybe you should drop breadcrumbs.
Can you feel how cold it's getting, Mrs. Strauss? All in the past couple of hours. Would you like me to
Hours.
get your fur stole?
What? And maybe never see you again? No, thank you. I'd rather freeze.
This is also the most built-out Strauss implication into the story.
Not now that you got your arm around me.
But I don't. You're a funny one, keep it going.
Oh, funny. Thanks very much.
Because you come right out with whatever you want.
And you find that funny, dear? What kind of girl do you think I am? You think I need to be told what I want? Life's too short for that, be boy.
The weather's quite changed, Mr. Murdoch.
Yes, sir, it's turned very cold. Only 1 point above freezing.
Ocean temperatures down to 31 degrees, Captain.
Warn the carpenter to check our supply of fresh water, Mr. Lightoller, and tell the engine room to watch the steam winches.
Aye, aye, sure.
There's not much wind, is there?
No, sir. It appears to be a flat calm.
And we go sailing.
This is actually really good suspense building.
Westward on the sea, we go sailing, sailing.
Oh god, here goes all the momentum.
Good night, gentlemen.
Charles, think in today's America.
He's not looking at the ice
What's
reports.
the first thing you're going to do when we get there, darling? After marrying me, of course.
Apply to the sports desk of the New York Tribune.
But you don't know anything about American sports.
They could never refuse a journalist with my experience.
Oh, darling. Well, you're sure to be a success.
Let us both hope so. That's why we're going there.
Good evening,
Huh?
gentlemen.
Madam, this happens to be the smoke room.
Is it?
Women are never permitted in the first class smoke room, madam.
But don't look so shocked. There's a new world out there.
There's a new world out where?
Oh, Mr. Hartley, won't you sing that new melody? What's it called?
Autumn. Mom.
Ooh, autumn.
Autumn. Shall we all meet in the autumn? Golden and glowing by autumn. Shall we still be best of friends? Best of friends.
Oh wait, this might be going into the fall playlist. Hold on. Fall girlies better rise up.
Romance defying all reason will come then go.
See, this is fun. I like the uptight one getting let loose a little bit.
Love won't retreat in the autumn. Will be complete in the autumn. All that we have won't be past. Won't be past. Let breezes blow and turn cold as we continue growing old this autumn. Love newly found.
Gonna look at it. I'm thinking so too. This is a good show. Why have I never heard of this before? It's because it seems like finding out about it, it seems like okay, like Hunch the musical, and then you actually watch it and you're like, damn, Hunch the musical actually fucking pops.
For the love of God, Kate. I know it's a new world we're going to, but we haven't got there yet. Don't you leave nothing for the man to say?
Oh, he can say yes. We're gonna need each other when we get there, and my baby's gonna need a dad, so we better settle it right now. Will you marry me or not?
Well, sure, I might as well. Sounds like you wouldn't take a no anyway. Well, Kate, aren't you gonna throw me down and kiss me?
Oh, that's scandalous.
Into the darkening night.
Are they gonna do the Cameron Titanic thing where it's like it's two people fucking and their love that distract the crow's nest guy, and that's why he can't stop from the iceberg? I'm sorry, this might be the best suspense in every single adaptation. Oh god, he sees it. Do you think they'll make it out this time?
Dear Mother of God.
What is it, Mr. Fleet? What can you see?
Iceberg! Right ahead!
Thank you. There's a light tiller, hard to starboard!
Hard as starboard! The helm's hard over, sir!
Engines full of stern!
Full of stern, sir! The bow's reacting, Mr. Murdoch! 2 degrees to port!
The distance? Mr. Fleet!
A quarter mile. Maybe a little less.
9 degrees. 10. 11. A full point!
Turn! Oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Look at the size of it. It's like the rock of bloody Gibraltar.
It's going to pass a starboard.
It's all right. I think we're going to miss it.
Ooh, the camera work? Just a sight. Oh my god. And that's. Oh my god. That's the closer for Act 1 too. This is a great show. Full body chills.
Wake up! Wake up!
Mr. Etches, why have we stopped?
I couldn't say, Mr. Strauss, but I don't suppose it's anything serious.
Mr. Etches, is something wrong?
I don't think so, madam. Just following orders. Wake up! Wake up!
We grazed it below the waterline on the starboard side.
How bad is it then?
I don't know yet, Mr. Bell! Damage report.
Aye, aye, sir.
The exact time of contact was 11:40 p.m. One of us should enter it into the log.
Then we've got nothing to worry about, have we?
Report, Mr. Murdoch. Mr. Murdoch?
We've struck an iceberg, sir, on the starboard side. We don't know yet the extent of the damage, but I've taken the liberty of rousing the passengers.
I want them on deck, wearing their life preservers. At the very least, they could use a drill. We've never had one, have we?
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up.
This might need to be my new, like, alarm song.
Wake up, wake up,
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
First class passengers, proceed at once to the salon. Please bring your
The
life
salon?
preserves and await further instructions. Ladies and gentlemen, the captain would be most grateful if you would all make your way to the Grand Salon and please dress warmly.
We're taking water in boiler rooms 4, 5, and 6. In 6, the water's already up to their knees.
Close the watertight doors and see that the pumps are activated. Then rouse the carpenter and have him sound the ship.
It's all done, sir.
Position, Mr. Murdoch. Mr. Murdoch, position!
Latitude 41 degrees, 44 minutes north, longitude 50 degrees, 24 minutes west.
The young man with so much promise should be in charge of his own ship and he freezes.
For God's sake, let go! We are dead in the water!
I'm sorry, sir.
Second class passengers, proceed to the first class salon. Please bring your life preservers and await further instructions.
Steward, why is the ship stopped?
Well, I understand that an iceberg scratched off some of her new paint, and the captain doesn't want to go until she's fixed up good as news.
Well, I think I'll stay in my cabin and finish my book.
Well, I'm afraid you'll have to go to the first class Grand Salon right away. It's captain's orders.
Come along, Alice. Here's your chance to mingle with the swells.
Please, you must get your life preservers right away. There's no time to lose.
Well, I can't go up there looking like this. I've got to fix my face.
The ship will be fixed before that, Alice.
EJ, why are we stopped? I want an immediate explanation. We have struck an iceberg, Mr. Ismay.
Well, that was pretty damn careless, wasn't it?
I'm quite certain everything is under control.
Then I trust you'll have us underway as soon as possible.
Mr. Andrews is making a complete inspection. If you'll just be patient, sir, you'll have his report the
Oh,
moment.
Mr. Andrews.
In the
Mr.
meantime,
Andrews.
I see no reason to allow
Mr.
the
Andrews.
Third class passengers, fore and abaft of the well deck. Please find your life preservers and await further instructions.
Something to take.
What is it? What's going
First
on?
and second class passengers get to go to the salon. Everybody else just go to this big old room over here.
You'll wait down here like you're told.
Yes. Mr. Andrews.
There is a series of small gashes below the waterline, stretching 300 feet along our starboard side. There's water in the forepeak, in numbers 1, 2, and 3 holds, in the mailroom, and in 3 of the boiler rooms. In all, 6 of our 16 compartments have been breached.
That's all right. You assured us those compartments are watertight.
She was designed to stay afloat with any 3 flooded, possibly 4, certainly not 6.
Andrews, what are you saying?
Titanic is sinking, Mr. Ismay.
Nonsense! God himself couldn't sink this ship.
I assure you he can.
How long has she got, Mr. Andrews?
An hour and a half, Captain. 2 at the most.
Strange and quite disorienting being here, recently awakened from a dream. How the lights burn, every crystal bright as a star. Dressed in your pajamas in the grand salon, looks to be bizarre in the extreme. Things could improve if the steward opens the bar.
Oh, it's a memory I want to keep.
Now I would like to go back to sleep. Dressed in your pajamas in the grand salon, wondering if things are what they seem. Can you be sure? Do you ever know where you are? Hello there, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, could I have your attention, please? The captain would appreciate it if you were all wearing your life preservers.
Mr. Wretches! Down here, Mr. Wretches!
I'll be right with you, sir.
Please, Mr. Etches, what the devil is going on?
Tell me straight, man. Are we in any danger?
Danger, Mr. Strauss. On this ship? Mrs. Astor, please, your life belt. Mr. Guggenheim, please put it on now. Captain's orders. Ladies and gentlemen, wear your life belts. Mrs. Wagner, if you would, ma'am. Mr. Mayor, we must insist now. It's a mere formality, there is no cause for concern. We'll be on our way. A minor delay now. A simple precaution. A moment of rest. We'll be on our way. We hardly need stay now. In a moment or two, she'll be right again, traveling west.
Stay here, Mr. Etches. I demand to know exactly what is happening.
It seems that she's damaged one of the wing propellers, and we could be delayed for an entire day, sir.
A day? I don't like the way this sounds.
Not a bit, not a bit, not a little bit. We spent £1,800.
Not a bit, not a bit, not a little bit.
This is not the sort of a voyage we paid for. I demand to know what the ship is delayed for right now. How could this ever have come to pass?
Oh, she gets a dream, but at what cost?
Second class.
Edgar, look! What did I tell you? Everybody who's anybody!
Yes, you are the only person here I don't recognize.
Everything is gorgeous in the Grand Salon, stunningly appointed for the cream. Thousands of bucks gets a trip deluxe without par.
Mrs. Astor, please, your life belt. Mr. Guggenheim, please put it on now. It's a mere formality, there is no cause for concern. We'll be on our way. A minor delay now. Simple precaution. A moment of rest. We'll be on
I also love this. The crew trying to keep everything together and everybody else just being, ooh. Suddenly you remember you're just floating on a hunk of metal out in the vast, vast ocean.
Mr. Thayer, put on your life belt. Mr. Guggenheim, please, upstairs. Now. Mrs. Wagner, if you would, ma'am. It's a mere formality, there is no cause for concern. We'll be on our way, be on our way. We'll be on our way. Any minute now, any minute now, we'll be on our way. We'll be on our way. We'll be on our way. Our way, our way.
Sir, please, let us get that. Why would you come back? Where are you going? Jim Farrell, are you down there? It's blocked up here. We can't get through. What the hell are we supposed to do? Jim Farrell, where have you gotten to?
Over here, Kate. Look here, Kate. There's water running on the floor. See it coming underneath the door. Anything behind it, there's lots more.
It's 2 foot deep in the men's dormitories.
The boat's sinking.
Well, what are we supposed to do then? Drown with them other rats?
Don't be daft. There's a lifeboat. They're up there. I seen them in a snapshot. Me too, Kate. Me three, Kate. How the hell do we get up there? How the hell do we get through that gate? How long are we supposed to wait? Who the hell is looking out for us? Let us race!
What are you people doing here? They know the ship's going down. We have to get to the lifeboat.
What do you think we're trying to do, man? We'll have to find another way.
What other way? I've never seen no other way.
I know one. I snuck up to the radio room yesterday. I didn't get caught neither.
Why could such a terrible thing happen to such a marvelous ship?
Some marvelous ship.
Hurry up before we all drown!
You wait and see. We're gonna end up having to swim to America.
Ladies and gentlemen, this way, please. We're heading for the boat deck.
Right, not so fast, Alice.
Again, I think the best suspense
We're on the same lifeboats as the Astors.
that we've seen so far.
Relax, my dear. This ship could strike 100 icebergs and we still wouldn't feel it.
I've never been in an open boat in my entire life.
Charles, promise me we'll stay together no matter what.
Come on, darling, we have to hurry. Go!
Captain!
No water on stage. 0 out of 10 show.
Of 2,200 souls on this ship. I am well aware of that. And space for less than 1,000 in the lifeboats. I didn't design this ship, Mr. Andrews. And I didn't instruct the management on the number of boats. Evidently, 20 boats was enough to satisfy the line. We need 54 to save every man, woman, and child. 54! But the line felt that anything over 20 would have taken away too much deck space from first class. And that is why... well,
The real villain here is always corporate greed.
do you know of one? I'm on my way to find out. Captain! All first and second class passengers are proceeding to the boat deck as instructed. All third class are locked below the well deck awaiting instructions. Captain, I don't think the passengers or the crew fully comprehend their predicament yet. You'll have to tell them, of course. To tell them what? Mr. Andrews? That more than 1,200 of them are already dead? Oh, I think not, sir. There will be general panic. They will kill each other in order to survive. Awaiting instructions, sir. What? Yeah, I want you up top in charge of loading the boats, women and children first. But, sir, the third class, they're all locked below. That is not your concern, Mr. Lightholler. Carry on. Yes, sir. Are you taking it upon yourself to decide who lives and who dies? I'd remind you that while you are the captain, you were not hired to play God. It would appear that God is already leaning toward the first class. I so? They're closest to the lifeboats, aren't they? Well, perhaps he will even the score by sending us a ship. Come on!
Come on, please, quick, quick, quick. Kate! Kate! Kate!
CQ
Titanic, CQD, situation critical.
Radio man, have you reached any ships?
Can't you see I'm busy? Go bother the captain.
This is the captain.
Sorry, sir.
Sit down, Mr. Bride. Continue.
Yes, sir.
Have you reached any ships in our immediate vicinity, Mr. Bride?
6 or 7, sir. The closest appears to be Carpathia.
Carpathia mentioned.
Very nice.
I know Carpathia, Mr. Bride.
They acknowledged our CQD at 11:58 p.m., saying they've turned and are coming fast.
How far is she?
58 miles, sir.
That's more than 4 hours.
Carpathia can't be the only ship in the vicinity, Mr. Bride.
There was one other, sir. The Californian. Her signal was much stronger than the others. I'd put her within 10 miles, but since the accident, she hasn't responded.
Why not?
I don't know.
EJ, you've got to do something. What do you suggest?
All you needed for suspense was a musical number. And it happened. And it worked.
We'll be at the bottom by then.
Oh.
What about the Californian? You said that she might be close by.
I'm sure she is, sir, but still no response.
Why not? You must demand a response.
These smaller ships only carry one radio man, sir. He might have signed off and gone to bed.
Well, keep trying, for God's sake.
There's that new distress call, SOS. It's hardly ever been used yet, but it's easy to read.
Try anything you like, Mr. Bride. You must rouse that ship.
It may be your last chance. Oh, SOS. Titanic, SOS. Situation critical. Coming, Californian. Where are you, old man? Why the hell don't you answer?
Surely something can be done to help us.
Thousands on board, trusting and warm, roused from their sleep, sent up above. Unsinkable ship, what is she now? What is she now?
Possibly she won't go down. Possibly she'll stay afloat. Possibly all this will come to an end on a positive note.
Not unless the ship could fly.
Possibly nothing bad shall happen to us. Still.
Sprout wings.
It is a nice.
Honestly, sir,
Everything
I
about
built
this
her
is
from
so good.
scratch, and I know certain things.
If you know so much, why didn't you know to prevent this? What's to become of us all now that Providence sent this? This is your work, Mr. Andrews. You have done a sin. Where's her leak-proof bulkheads? Where's her double skin? That's your job. If someone must take the blame, it is you.
Innocent folk held in our care, living their lives, dreaming their dreams, dreaming their dreams.
Possibly a ship will come. Possibly we'll all be saved.
Damn it, sir, listen, we're hemorrhaging fast. It's our hull that's been staved.
Couldn't you design it right? Whoever heard of steel that rips?
Ismay, I'm just in the business of building. It's God who sinks ships.
And there stands the captain who sailed us straight into disaster.
Now it's the captain's turn. Pray who urged him to go faster? Why then, thank you.
Finally, Ismay gets something.
For your contribution. Now please pray for some miraculous solution. Your timing is perfect. Now help us, please, if you can.
Who called for speed and to break every record?
who had to keep all the millionaires happy. How dare you, Smith? I will not stand here indicted. Who ignored warnings of icebergs when sighted, and who, sir, refused to extend up the bulkheads? You, sir, to give the first-class thing a stateroom. And who undermined the position of captain? And who took a course far too north for the season? And who kept insisting we land ever sooner? And who should have posted to oil camps in darkness? Who did it? Who did it? Who did it?
Who did it?
Who did it?
Possibly the Lord will act.
Possibly he will provide and indicate how our unthinkable fate can be somehow denied. Somehow denied. Your work, no one else's.
Just a piece of shit till the end.
My doing, no one else's. There's only one captain, and I was in charge. This is my ship. No one else's.
Almost every new song is like the best song. Was that like a real baby doll?
Getting in the lifeboat. Father will be staying here a while. It will be like rowing on the Serpentine. Come along now, let us have a smile.
Go along with Mother to the lifeboat.
George.
Don't even say it, I'll be fine. I'll collect you both tomorrow morning. You and this beloved son of mine.
Madam, step this way into the lifeboat.
Mr. Strauss, by all means, take a place.
No, I will not go before the younger men. Hyder, you must go now.
What about you?
Hyder, please, get into the lifeboat.
I refuse.
Refuse? After 40 years, you cannot refuse.
After 40 years, how can I leave you now?
Because you must be saved.
To live without you? Absolutely not.
Hyder.
Where you go, I go.
Eider.
You must get in, please, step.
Mrs. Johnson must get involved.
Please don't delay. This is the last leap. It must be lowered now.
Whoa, did he just throw her off the stage?
There's got to be space in that lifeboat. Kate, take it for God's sake.
I'm not going without you, Jim. I don't want to be a widow before I'm a bride.
You're gonna be a lady's maid. Lady's maid in America.
This boat needs a man of the oar.
This is the most emotional I've been throughout any of these movies.
Sir. Mr. Banner, can you row a boat?
I don't know, sir. I've never tried.
I can row, sir. I was a fisherman by trade.
Then get in, man. Hurry, come on.
That I will, sir. Thank you. Sorry.
Good luck to you, mate.
Why did you give up your seat, man?
They're passengers, aren't they? They're the ones paying our wages.
You'll never get a place now.
Oh, get back into the boat, Alice!
Edgar, I'm so sorry about all the horrible things I said to you.
Alice, just do as I say, damn it!
I love you, Edgar.
Phoebe
What ingenious staging and also the shooting. Then the central stage becomes the lifeboat itself. There he is.
We will find a path and reach tomorrow. Past this day of wrath, we'll be together once again. Cling to your hope and press till then.
I'll hold thee closely as I say goodbye, and keep your image in my memory's eye, and all this love of ours will soar. Come dawn or danger, we'll meet tomorrow and have each other evermore.
No cross-dressing this time.
Give us tomorrow, leave thee well, and the flame of the Lord who watches o'er. Let our reunion come within the night is alive with 1,000 boys.
Ismay goes slinking off. Bitch.
Come say you love me as I kiss your eyes. Let one brief moment make eternal ties. If tomorrow
The thing that I do wonder is that are they actually to the side of the stage? Is that how they usually stage it? When we pull out so far, we see the framing of the stage. Yes.
That water looks colder than a polar bear's ass. And it won't be long before we are in it up to ours. It's Edgar Bean. Hardware. That was your wife you were saying goodbye to.
Almost. We were going to be married when we got to New York.
Yeah. I was going to be married when I got back to England.
It seems we're both going to end up bachelors.
Could be worse, sir.
Really? How?
At least we're not making any widows, are we?
Good point. Now, what do you gentlemen say to a good stick?
Fuck my drag, I guess.
I'd say one won't be nearly enough.
All 20 boats have been launched, Captain.
Thank you.
All 20 boats were never launched.
You've a remarkably sunny disposition, boy. How old are you?
14, sir.
Awesome. Fantastic. Great.
I was
Good.
a cabin boy at 14. What are you called?
Edward.
sir.
Really? So am I.
All the ladies in first class, except one, are safely away, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Etches.
That's not how it did it.
I'm afraid most of the gentlemen we know are still aboard. There's no hope, I suppose.
Well, let's try the collapsibles, boys.
I see. Whoever could have imagined it? Everyone said she was unsinkable.
Mr. Ismay was fond of boasting that Titanic was her own lifeboat.
That must have been before he used one of little ones to save his own life.
More than anything else, the man wanted a legend. Well now, he's got one.
Captain, I want you to know that I take full responsibility. I was the ranking officer on the bridge at the time of the... If I were a fit master, I'd have rammed the iceberg head on. We'd have staved the bow. Perhaps lost a few people, but the ship, it would have survived.
I'm sure you did what you thought was right at the time, Mr. Murdoch.
You expected more of me, Captain. And you had every right. Your expectations were misplaced.
The truth is, I have been uncommonly lucky. In my 43 years at sea, I've served on them all the White Star ships, and in all that time, I have never been in, nor even seen, a shipwreck.
That's right, you'll be in the shipwreck.
Thousands on board, each in his class. You are the master of all that must pass. Yours to set course, yours to command. You hold our souls in the palm of your hand. You hold our souls in the palm of your...
Oh.
Are you cold, Mama?
Lately, I'm always cold.
Come. I'll blow on your fingers.
Save your breath.
What for?
Mrs. Strauss.
Very
Etches.
romantic.
Mrs. Strauss, a glass of champagne, perhaps.
Champagne? So you think we have something to celebrate?
I've brought the Cristal 1898. It's the last bottle left.
My goodness. It's a shame to open it.
Under the circumstances, madam, it'd be a shame not to.
Won't you join us for a glass, Mr. Etches?
Yes.
Later. Perhaps, sir. I still have my usual people to attend. May I say, it's been a great privilege serving you both over the years.
I don't know if I much appreciate this. That like, oh, the underclass, they love to serve the upper class.
To us.
Even in their death.
Who else? You know, you're still a pretty good-looking fella.
I would have to be.
I do kind of love how they've expanded the
Such a
Strausses.
beautiful wife.
Do have to love it.
Still, the way I love you. Still
Other than just being, you know, like a mention.
lives in my heart.
Like, oh, Suction mention, Strauss mention, it's on the checklist.
We've been together, holding
our love. Still, the way you move me still feels as it did when you first became mine. Whispered the words, I will. I loved you then, and I love you still.
No one else could play your role. Forever know my mind.
True companion of my soul, I won't turn from you. I learn from. Still, through fortune's changes, still, always we've known that the promise we made kept us as one and will. I loved you then, and I love you still.
It's also really great to see, like, love portrayed, like, over the age of, you know, 25.
I declare this vessel lost. From now on, it's every man for himself.
Just a cursory look at the blueprints here shows the weaknesses that we have missed. How the water poured in a 300-foot gash and caused the bow to flood and to list. Then it filled to the top our separate watertight compartments and began to overflow because the walls in between the compartments are too low. She's only sinking because these bulkheads stop a deck too low. But here's a thought. Take a line and extend up the walls to the brink. It's just a small redesign, but once it's done, then I know she can't sink. Like this, and then like this, like this, and then like this. Mr. Andrews, are you gonna make a go of it? Mr. Andrews! God.
His perfect plans.
The ship will start to plunge beneath the surface. The water lapping at our feet. Down sinks the bow, up flies the stern to the sky.
the panicked people in retreat. 1,000 strong, they'll climb up toward the aft deck. They'll cling there desperately like bees to a hive. There they'll hold fast, doomed to the last, lost and abandoned.
And a bookend too, yes.
Still a few of them will hang there from the railing.
And also because like it's a stage show, so they can't quite show this all, so he's like narrating it.
More than 250 feet they will fall, and after that I cannot say. I will not say. The rest in swarms will overrun the boat deck. They'll lose all sense of right and wrong. It will be every man for himself, all right. The weak thrown in with all the strong. First class and third and second will mean nothing. And sheer humanity.
The camera tilting makes it look like it's the stage that's tilting forward.
One single class, brute, harsh.
Oh no, it's the stage itself that's tilting. Oh Jesus! Oh wow! Look, they did it.
Autumn, shall we all meet in the autumn? Shall we all meet in the autumn?
Whoa. That was really good staging. Bless you. Oh, and here comes the black and white screen. Gorbithia mentioned.
One moment the ship was there, and the next she was gone.
There were over 1,000 poor souls floundering in the freezing water.
We wanted to go back for them, of course, to pick them up.
But they'd have swamped us. Then no one could have survived.
The sound they made was deafening, like there was an entire football stadium out there in the dark somewhere.
And then, after half an hour, it all fell silent. I'm ashamed to say I was relieved.
I'll hear those voices for the rest of my life.
Why shouldn't I have taken a place on that lifeboat? It would have gone empty.
There were more than 450 empty seats on those lifeboats.
It was so very cold.
The women were so brave, alone in the dark, in the middle of the ocean.
If only I'd seen that iceberg before it was too late.
If only they hadn't kept increasing speed.
If only the Californian had heard my call. I stayed with the key till the end. They could have saved every man, woman, and child aboard.
We were only 95 miles from dry land.
When dawn came, we could see ice everywhere. It was all bathed in pink. And hundreds of deck chairs floating in the water.
And all of them poor women and children in third class, who never even made it to the boats.
All 50 bellboys, none more than 15 years old, went to their deaths without a whimper.
And all the musicians who kept on playing Autumn right to the very end.
With only 705 survivors.
No, Nearer My God to Thee mention, though.
1,522 souls had lost their lives.
The musicale says, Nearer My God to Thee, not good enough.
Including the man I call my husband.
And my husband.
And my husband.
Nobody gives a shit about you. You're fabulously, you're a billionaire.
And my husband.
Afterwards. Autumn is a bop, though.
In a matter of only a few minutes, the largest moving object in the world had completely disappeared.
Mankind attempts to fabricate great works at once magnificent and impossible. On desert sands, from mountains of stone, a pyramid. From flying buttresses alone, a wall of
May I draw your attention to the flying buttresses?
a chapel ceiling screaming one man's ecstasy. One man's ecstasy.
And now it's entirely different.
Them all. China's endless wall, Stonehenge, the Parthenon, the Duomo, the aqueducts of Rome. We did not attempt to make with mammoth blocks of stone a giant pyramid. No, not a pyramid. Nor Gothic walls that radiate with light. Our task was to dream upon and then create a floating city. Floating
the living and the dead.
A complete civilization. Sleek and fast. At once a poem. And the perfection of physical engineering. At once a poem. And the perfection of physical engineering.
Over and over it goes. That was a really good show. Lady Baines for the show. I liked this one a lot. Thank you so much, Wally. Hope you have a great one too. Enjoy your weekend. Again, the most emotional that I've been for any one of these because it hits hard. Way to go. Look at them. There they are. And also, it was a controversial choice. The Murdoch doing suicide was a new choice that started happening, not from the beginning. It was like maybe in like 2007, maybe a 2010 staging. The Strausses, the best Strauss portrayal so far, by a long shot. Oh, yeah. And the also theirs. Not their fault. The role is just not interesting, unfortunately. Boo! Ismay, boo! And definitely in this one, Ismay becomes much more of the personification of corporatism, right? The personification of greed in and of itself. It was all his fault. It's all corporatism's fault. It is the class divide. Oh, yes. Conductor, it looked like? Is there a pit, like, just off to the side or something? How'd that work? And of course, the in memoriam of all those people. The show itself was very, very good. There were at times when the pro shot itself made the choices that enhanced the experience, right? So it good as an adaptation, as being, you know, a shot thing. I guess I quite have to say, I know my favorite, personally, so far, is now, the top 3 is definitely the Cameron version of The Unsinkable Molly Brown, even if that is tangentially there. It's still my favorite. And of course, this. I don't know what order to put them in, though. Of course, the fact that the Cameron version is so massively huge and that, like, I have known about it for ever. So this might be, I just might be more excited about this right now because it's new to me, you know? But yeah, I don't know. We'll definitely, I don't know. Head of Weeks. What, wouldn't you love to have your job title be Head of Wigs? Head of Wigs. Ah. That was a wonderful show. And for some reason, this is the first I've ever heard of it. Rosie O'Donnell, you did not try hard enough to get, in 1997, you did not try hard enough to get 3-year-old me interested in Titanic the musical. Well, that was a fantastic treat tonight. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for sticking with me through this. Oh, and it's somehow one of the latest that we've been, right? It's midnight now. And it passed by with no problem. I didn't even care. I didn't even care that my period stuff was making me feel very bad. This perked me up quite nicely. Thank you so much. I'm also, I feel like I'm whispering because we're in the theater, you know. Thank you so much for joining me. We will be back next week with, of course, more Titanic things as always. And more gaming. Ooh, we're getting back into gaming. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. I will be nursing this period. That's what I'll be doing. But that will be all from me tonight. Let's see. Oh, flashbang just real quick before we leave. And you know what? I think we will. Let's watch this Titanic ambiance. An ambient soundscape. Just to close it off here. Ooh, they do little animations here. That's gorgeous. Alien worlds. Thank you so much for closing off the stream. Have a fantastic night, Lands. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the gifted subs earlier. That was such a nice treat. Real nice pick-me-up. This entire stream has been a nice little pick-me-up. I've been feeling very, you know, with the, it's just, like, tired and in pain. But thank you. And I'm whispering some more. But I will go ahead and let this play us off, and I will see you all next week. Thank you for coming in. Bye-bye.